Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool, and it's early morning. It's around about, well, it's 10 to 8, it's not that early, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty cold this morning. It's one of the coldest mornings yet this season. I thought I'd take you on a bit of a mooch this morning, and I'm up north. Yes, I'm up north here, north of the tower. Can you see the tower down there, yeah? Yeah, I'm here on Dixon Road, yeah, and I thought I'd take you on a little walk. We're going to head towards the promenade and we're going to check out what it's like on the promenade. Is the sea going to be frozen? I'll tell you what, it's cold enough. It's pretty cold this morning in Blackpool. And yeah, so I thought we'd go and check out, have a look at the promenade. And I want to show you something amazing as well, so you want to stick by this video to the end, because you might see something amazing. You'll learn something as well. You always learn stuff on my videos. Yeah, so this part of Blackpool, a little bit rough, you know. I've been down here before a few times. Yeah, it's a little bit we're around the back of all the big hotels here, the Best Western, and just up here we've got the Imperial. We'll be going around the back of that in a minute. This street here is called Butte Street. Lots of little terraced houses down here. Let's carry on, shall we? Alexander Apartments. You know, that building is actually quite grand, you know. I'm just thinking back to the olden days, you know, when they first built this part of town, north of the tower. Like a doorway at the side there. They're probably flats, aren't they? Bit of an alleyway there, look. Most of the alleyways in Blackpool are blocked off by gates to stop people dumping rubbish. That one is open. GK Laundrette, yeah. All these have been shut up for years. Yeah. And this is just round the back of the Imperial Hotel, which when it was built, well, it's probably the classiest hotel in Blackpool. It's not, I mean, it's an awesome building. It's grade 2 listed. It's not quite the same as what it was when it was built, but this is how it looks around the back, I'm afraid. And as we look up here, we'll see the moon. Look at that, we've got the moon. It's a waning gibbous phase at the moment, and astronomical knowledge is coming out now. But yeah, this is how it looks around the back of the Imperial. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to cut through there in a second. I just want to quickly show you up here a bit. Got some more shut up shops here. In fact, this alleyway here, it's not an alleyway, it's a road. It's called Back Eves Street. And I actually featured this in a video. Last year, was it? I think it was last year, because there was actually a murder down there. It was a long time ago. Oh, I think it was 1999 or something like that. A garage owner. Sorry about the traffic noise. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to head to the front of the Imperial and we'll get to the promenade that way, shall we? Because there's a way through just down here on the right. Okay, now I did say stick with this video to the end because you're going to see something amazing. You're going to learn something, hopefully. But I also want to ask a question as well, which I'll give you the answer to a bit later on. What time of the day, on average, is the coldest part of the day? So what time of the day? It might surprise you, the answer. I'll tell you a bit later on. So I'm just coming down this alleyway between the Imperial and the Park House Hotel. And just look at that site over there. Oh, look at that, folks. We've got the moon up there. I'll just pan this way so you can see the Imperial. Look at that. The Imperial Hotel is around about 1865, I think, when it was built. And Charles Dickens was one of the first famous people to stay there. I think it's probably my favourite looking hotel on Blackpool Promenade. It's awesome, isn't it? We've got some pretty awesome buildings in Blackpool, but I want to show you something over the road. Prepare. to be amazed. Let's have a look and see what it's like over. I hope I don't bump into any beer monsters up this way. I'll tell you what, if anyone's staying at the Imperial at the moment, or the President, you might be a bit annoyed at that manhole cover there. Almost every car that goes over it makes a right racket. Yeah, my goodness. You won't be getting much sleep if you're in one of these front bedrooms at the moment with that. I tell you what, it was a bit tough getting across the road. We're just nearing 8 o'clock now. We're very, very close to sunrise. And it was a bit of a job getting across the road there. Look how busy it is. Wow, the Imperial Hotel there. That's an extension on the left-hand side. You see, it didn't have that extension on the left-hand side there when it was first built. Oh, what a grand hotel there. Anyway, let's have a look over here now. I want to show you something amazing. I've just seen someone walk past in a t-shirt. Wow. It must be from the northeast, Newcastle, or something like that. Yeah, here's me all wrapped up, looking towards the tower, straight down Middle Walk there. Middle Walk, eh? Hey, it's a little bit dodged down Middle Walk. Anyway, I wanted to show you something just out here. Can you see the horizon? If you look out there, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's like a pink band across the horizon. It might just be above that bit of cloud there. Can you see it? A pink layer. That's called the Belt of Venus, yes. You're getting my astronomical knowledge now. It's the Belt of Venus, that. It's amazing. And that's going to change as the sun rises. We've also got a cracking view of the Lake District as well. It's so clear at the moment. Because it's so cold, the winds or the weather's coming from the north, and you get a lot clearer weather when you get the weather from the north. Of course, it's a lot colder, but I would rather have it this way. I mean, the lakes look absolutely amazing. Anyway, I want to answer that question. What's the coldest time of the day? On average, the coldest time of the day is usually around about half an hour and up to an hour after sunrise. Can you believe it? So even after the sun rises, it gets colder. And it's all to do with the delayed effect of the heating. So the ground is still cooling down even when the sun gets up. I think it's the same reason why the coldest part of the year is usually late January, not on the solstice when you get the least daylight. It's on average, the coldest part of the year is usually late January, maybe even February. And it's all to do with the delayed effect of the heating. There you go. You learn something on my channel every day. Right, so I was telling you about the Belt of Venus, that pink band across the horizon. Well, there's a dark band underneath it, and that's actually called, that's the Earth's shadow. Can you believe it? The Earth's shadow underneath that pink band. The pink band is caused by the atmosphere, the sun shining through the atmosphere as it starts to rise, the sunlight. So, and the dark band underneath it is the shadow of the Earth. Can you believe that? Yeah, look it up. I'm not lying to you. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up a time lapse on my camera so you can see how it works. Watch that pink band disappear. Watch how it changes. It's absolutely amazing. So there you go, that was a quick time lapse for you, just to show you that effect of the Belt of Venus. Did you see the pink band? It was only very short, about 8 seconds. But did you see the pink band sort of get lower and the shadow disappear? Yeah, well, that's it. Look out for it if you ever get a clear sunrise or a clear sunset, because at sunset it works the opposite way around. So look out for it, the Belt of Venus, you learned it here. So compare that sky that you saw a little bit earlier in the video to what we see now. Look, that pink band is pretty much gone now. It's still quite yellow down there, but that shadow's definitely gone. I hope we've got no flat earthers watching, by the way. Yeah, there's not much sign of frost either really on the promenade. It needs a bit of a frost to get going along here because of the salt. With a bit of ice down here, I better watch it down here. I don't want to be walking across this because, oh my goodness, that is pretty deadly, folks. Yeah, I don't want to be falling over again, do I? Oh my God. Oh, that is deadly, folks. So there you go. Tram's here again. Oh, there you go. Anyone for Fleetwood? I'll tell you what, you see some amazing things when you come out early in the morning. I can see a flock of geese over there flying across Morecambe Bay, and the light on the fells of Cumbria is just starting to hit now as the sun gets up. It's really getting going now. Anyway, I hope you like this little video. A little bit of a walk around Blackpool, north part of Blackpool. Don't come up here that often, not in the morning anyway. And you might have learned a little bit there about the belt of Venus, and also the coldest part of the day, half an hour to an hour after sunrise. There you go. Due to the delayed effect of the heating, the ground is still sort of radiating off heat even after the sun rises. Anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one. Thank you.